Tonight we're going to be talking about our science centers. These are awesome. I helped create these along with some of our Steve Spangler science items, and I think you're going to love them. There are 10 different centers, and if you buy all 10, you get the free rack, which also has a magnetic strip so you can label it, or it is coded so you could write on it in dry erase marker as well. Now the thing about these centers, they all come in a bag, they all have instructions, and you can use them in your classroom for centers, or you can send them home and have the kids check them out and play these games with their family. All of our centers are game related. There's a challenge for 2 to 4 players. So I'm going to show you a few of these today, and then I'll just give you a glimpse of the other ones. So let's start over here. The first one I want to show you is our Animal Parents game. So you get this instruction card for how to use the game. Then you get the science behind it, vocabulary, and ways to take it further. And then you also get this reproducible. I notice, I think, I wonder. Let's open it up here. Goodness, fresh paper. It also comes with a KWL chart. What I know, what I wonder, what I learned. Here's also a sheet for a written response. So you can ask the kids a question after they do the center and they can respond. And then here are inquiry questions. These are great for you if you get stuck on what to ask the kids. You can ask these general questions. So each bag comes with the cover card, the vocabulary, the instructions, and this reproducible. So this one is a matching game. So you can see here we have these thick domino chips, we call them, with the logo on the back. And you're gonna find the match, the animal and its baby, or the baby and its parent. You can set this up as memory match or whatever you wanna do. So let's do a couple. Here we go. Who knows what a baby deer is called? Go ahead and put your answer in the bottom. A baby eagle, that one's a little harder, right? Okay, now this one looks like an animal from the Arctic, and this one's called a chick. So what's its parent called? And then look at this one. What animal is this that's a pup? What is its parent? So you can see how much fun this would be, especially for the younger kids, to match up. This one is a hatchling. What is the adult called? So this is a very beginner center, great for kindergartners, first graders. It's funny, when we made this game here at the office, I was going around asking everybody, and you'd be surprised. Some of them are very challenging and not all adults know them. So this is a fun one if you do an animal unit in your classroom. Our next one I'm going to show you is our Inertia and Gravity Challenge. This one is a ton of fun. Again, it has your instruction, vocabulary behind it, with the take it further and how it works. Then with this one, there's 2 scorecards. So 2 kids will play this game. So they're going to start on this side, Inertia Card Challenge. So I'm going to set it up right here and show you how it works. And if I'm really good, I'm going to be able to do this. So you're going to have your bottle, the card, and the nut. And I'm going to try to flick the card out from underneath it, and the nut should go in the jar. You ready? That one did not work. Darn, I'm going to have to practice some more. So that's one side of the card. And that's the good thing. Kids are going to practice, and they're going to get better at it, and they're going to learn from their mistakes. Now this one, I'm going to try to get the nut in the jar by removing the yellow ring. So there's a couple things about this. If I hit this yellow ring, it's going to spring and the nut's going to fly in the air. But if I remove it quickly from underneath it, it should go in the jar. Is it lined up good? I think it is. All right, you ready? 1, 2, 3. Oh, almost. Okay, I'm frustrated. I'm going to try that one more time. Are you ready? Come on, Angela, Angela. Yes! I got it. So the nut went in the jar. This is great to teach your kids about inertia and gravity. Now the next one we have here, here's my card. is called Struck Sticks. So again, your instructions, your vocabulary behind it, and this one is a boxed game. So you can see we have all these little sticks with this little lightning bolt on it. So I'm going to draw one out and I'm going to read it. It says true or false. Here we go. You can create your own rainbow on a sunny day with a hose. What do you guys think? What do you think? If the hose is on, it's true. So you can see right here we have a T hidden in there. So the way this works is I got this because I got it correct. Now your partner's going to draw one. This you can play 4 or 6 players. If you catch snowflakes in your mouth, your tongue will freeze to the roof of your mouth. We know that's false. So I would keep going until I got a struck stick. Let's see if I could find one real quick. Snow is a liquid. Oh, here's one right here. You got struck. Return 1 stick to the box. Now, instead of just leaving this plain, we also did on the back. This is one of my favorite facts. Did you know? So can you read that? All right. Did you know the Empire State Building in New York City is struck by lightning 24 times a year? That is true. That's a fact. Fascinating fact. So this is a fun game that your kids will love playing. And you can see there's some challenging things in there, so it's great to send home with parents as well, or for parents to play with their kids as well. Now let me just briefly go over these other ones. Let's see, this first one here is called Energy from the Sun. And this is where your kids try to determine how much sunlight different parts of your room get by using our little UV beads. Now these will change color depending on how much sunlight. They're completely white right now because we have no sunlight in the studio. So that's one. This next one is called Animal Adaptations. I love this one. You get a bunch of little photo cards here, and the kids have to say whether that's an adaptation to survive, if it's a structure to eat, etc. So this one is great fun. Love this one. Here's one, Basic Machines, Pushes and Pulls. So this is a board game for 2 players where the kids draw cards and they push or pull their way across the board. So this one is Drinking from a Cup. Move back 1 space because it's a pull. Anything coming towards you is a pull. Anything away from you is a push. So that's a fun one. And then sound. Who doesn't like to learn about sound? So this one's a ton of fun. It comes with our Steve Spangler Science palm pipes, where you simply strike the pipe on your palm. You know what, let me get one out. It even has music in here, so when your kids team up together, they can create a song. So we'll pull this white one out. How much fun is that? So that is the longest one, so it's gonna have the deepest sound. And here's, so you can hear the difference. So this is a ton of fun. Helps the kiddos with learning about sound. Now the next one here is our Life Cycles Center. This is a game board where the kids draw a card and they determine, like what's the second stage in a butterfly's life cycle, etc. And we put a little dice icon there so the kids aren't actually having to roll dice. The dice value is on the card. And you get fun little chips to move around. Here's a little apple. So much fun. So in that one we talk about life cycles of plants and animals. Magnetism. Kids just love magnets, and this one's awesome. So you get magnetic wands, and you get scorecards in here, and the kids walk around the room, and they log what they think is magnetic and what is not magnetic, and then they go and test it with their wands. Ton of fun. And our last one here is our plant structures. This is a ton of fun. We do life cycle of the bean, parts of a seed. You can see right here, here's the parts of a bean seed. So we talk about the coat, about the food, and then we have to label them with these chips. And we even have a part where you have to put the chips in order from when the plant first starts growing to when it's an adult. So you can see tons of learning in these centers. Again, if you get all 10 of them, you get the free storage rack. It's a great value, and you know what? Next year we're going to be back to hopefully as close to normal as we can next year, and hopefully your kids will be able to take advantage of some of these centers. They're great for summer school programs, and also you can have the kids check them out and take them home and borrow them for a week and then bring them back and have the next kid use them. So again, science is important. I know it's kind of been on the back burner this year, but it's time to bring it forward again. Thank you for joining me. Remember, I'll see you here next week. Bye.